I never thought they will send me to hell. I trusted them more than my family, more than anyone. I trusted each word he said.
Over the past year, Newsfirst has been reporting on the plight of Sri Lankans who were lured into lucrative jobs overseas but were deceived by certain con men and women and trapped over in a terrorist-held area in Myanmar known as Myanmar. Now today with me I have a individual who managed to come back from that horror and is back in Sri Lanka. So Anika, thank you for taking the time to speak with us. Let me first start off by asking you, what made you seek employment overseas, especially in a country like that? I know you didn't go to Myanmar, you didn't apply to go to Myanmar, you applied for somewhere else,
Yes.
but what happened?
Actually, I see a WhatsApp status of my best friend's husband. So we were past more than 10 years. We are good friends and from small days. So I asked him about the job. So he said it's data entry. For about 6 months, I had to go to Thailand. So that's how initially I get to know about this job. And after that, and he said it was about $1,200 per month with accommodation and food and medical as well. So it was a good offer for 6 months. Right? So, and the dollar rate was also very high at that time in 2023. So that is the main reason I just try this job.
Okay. So, like when you were applying, didn't you believe like, could this be real, or was it based on trust that you decided to apply?
It was 100% based on trust.
Okay.
Because I trusted them more than my family, more than anyone. I trusted each word he said because we had a bond which I cared them and they used to care me. I never thought they will send me to hell.
That's an interesting word you said, send you to hell.
Yes.
And we are really sorry that you had to go through such a traumatic experience over there. But can you tell us, like, how did it happen? Like, you reached out to this individual, and after that, what happened?
After that, I had to pay 3 lakhs. He said we have to pay for the person who is getting us this job. So I managed to pay 2, and after that I say I cannot pay the other one. He said okay, no problem, after you go you can pay me, like that. So, and also he sends me from the offer letter to everything, and when I ask him can you send me the office location, he sends me a Thailand location, which when you just go and you can see the view of the office and all. So I didn't have any trust issues there because he made sure he sent everything so that I will not
Question them.
Yes.
Right. So after this whole trust, the whole trust started to build up with this person, did anyone warn you not to go?
Yes, my previous company, lot of people they called me on the day I was flying, and they said don't go, there is scams like this, you will get caught. And so the particular messages I screenshot and I sent him, and I asked why are they telling like this, are you going to put me in a mess? So then he said, you trust them or me? You know, he used that word, you trust me or them. So I don't know about it, I'm not sending you like that, he said to me like that. So before going on the day, on my way to the airport, I questioned him, but he said, no, there's nothing like that.
So after you went to the airport, you probably passed immigration.
Yes.
And did they question you, immigration, like why you are going to Thailand?
They asked why I'm going to Myanmar,
Okay.
because we get to know at the check-in we are lacking with one paper of the ticket. So we got Bandar Naik International Airport to Bangkok.
Okay.
So Bangkok to Yangon was not there, and I didn't know Yangon was Myanmar.
Okay.
And when I asked him, I called and asked him also. He said, "Oh, Yangon is another part of Thailand." So,
Okay.
and it was the last moment, right? You are in a hurry and you're tensed if you're going or not, and we had to contact him. So many problems and issues last moment. So I didn't even Google. My mama used to say, you are like a CID officer sometimes. You have each thing. Actually, I deeply search. Even before I drink a medicine, I used to Google and see everything before I do everything. But that particular thing, it was mainly with the trust and the love I had with them, the care and everything. And so I thought that bond will never let me down like this.
So after passing immigration, obviously you cleared immigration,
Yes.
and then you flew to Bangkok.
Yes.
And what happened in Bangkok? Like, did they give you a sense of security that you have come to an amazing place, that you're going to have a good future, and you're going to earn $1,200 a month, and you can, like, did they give you promises that you can take care of your family? What happened after that?
No, we are not going to Bangkok, right? From Bangkok transit for 2 hours, and then we go to Yangon.
Okay.
From there, we were taken in 4 different vehicles.
Right. Did they tell you where you were going?
No, we didn't know anything. First one, it was a van, a luxury van, so we were not that much bothered about it. So we were falling asleep, but one person, he was like alert the whole time. He was like telling, we are sleeping, we are not even bothered to check. So we didn't know, we didn't feel anything at that moment. So we were a little bit scared, but we were tired, and we were traveling so much. And after that, for about 2 hours we travel in that van. After that, there's a monk who takes over us in a car, and so we managed to ask him hotspot, and he happily gives us hotspot. So we connect with our families and we say, I don't know, something is happening. We don't have any SIM card or anything. We don't have internet connection, and stay alert, check on us if we are not reachable, and check on us. We don't know what will happen. And from there, the monk used to pay money with several checkpoints, like this, a lot of money. And then after that,
like how many checkpoints?
I cannot remember.
Okay.
Because I don't know. We went through so much. So that particular day, those kind of things are not.
So you say that the pack of money was this size each checkpoint.
Yeah. Like
so that
this.
means a lot of money, a lot of bribes going in. Okay.
Yes. And after that, he takes us into a forest like thing. So from the forest we get into a defender with officials with uniform, army uniform, and he goes. Then they take us to like a boat, and in the water, and then after that several deadly checkpoints. They change their uniform, to that particular representing army in that particular area, and then we reached the camp.
Okay. You said you reached the camp. Now, we've been reporting about what happened,
Yes.
but in brief, can you tell me, like, what did you have to do at this camp, and what you said hell?
Yes,
Why would you call it hell?
I would call it a hell because it's like a horror movie, you know, because every day we used to get punishment, punished, and we used to see people getting beat to death. So many Indians, they fought back, not like us. We are safe here, without any problems. Not even one was disabled there, because we used to make sure we don't fight back or talk back, so that we will come back home safe. So we always had hope to come back home, but we used to give up as well, because if our target is not achieved, we are beat. We got beaten, and we got electric shocks, so many torturing there, and they had dark rooms and they had jails. They used to always beat people. That is, then when they beat people or torture them, then they are satisfied.
So they have a satisfaction of torturing
Yes,
the individuals.
they are very happy.
Okay. So now you are back in Sri Lanka. You
Yes.
must be feeling relieved that you're back in
Yes,
Sri Lanka
very
from that
much,
torture and horror.
very much.
Like, for people who are aspiring to go overseas, what is your message?
Actually, please go according to the Sri Lankan government rules. Check with that particular country, whether you have jobs like this. Check with these authorities in Sri Lanka, which you need to register. Please don't go on visit visa. Then you're in very big trouble. Go with proper visa and proper documentation. Yes, I got forged documentations about offer letters and all, but please make sure you don't trust like me blindly. Even your own person, if they are hungry for money, they can sell you, because it's, even if you see these Indian movies, they always sell people, right? Human trafficking. So many, we only saw that in Hindi movies, Indian movies, but it's day-to-day life even in Sri Lanka. Human trafficking is not something you should not take it easy. It's very, horrifying thing. If you can't get rid and come, if you're not lucky enough, you will be dead there somewhere.
So, in her own words, a warning to anyone who is trying to go overseas through the improper channels. If you want to go overseas for employment, use the proper channels and go overseas, and then you will not have any problem. And at the same time, human trafficking is also one of the serious issues that we are facing, and we just heard from her own words what that experience was.